Namaskaram. This is Ashok Kumar. In the last part of apoptosis, I said about different pathways through which apoptosis get activated. What I discussed like through intrinsic pathway or extrinsic pathway results activation of initiator caspases in the cytoplasm of target cell. Now this part I am going to start with caspases. Here I wrote C stand for amino acid cysteine, A stand for amino acid aspartate. That means caspases are specific proteolytic enzymes. They can cut protein at the position of cysteine and aspartic acid. What we need to remember is that when the cell in the normal condition, in the functional condition, these caspases are present in the inactive state called procaspases. Through different pathways only, these procaspases convert into caspases. So procaspases are inactive form, caspases are activated form. There are different types of caspases are present. Based on the function, these are of two types. Like, first one is initiator or apical caspases. Second type is effector or executive caspases. This initiator or apical caspases. Second one is effector or executive caspases. Now take the initiator caspases. These initiator caspases include 2, 8, 9 and 10. These effector caspases include 3, 6 and 7. Now comes to the apoptic process. What I said, through intrinsic pathway results activation of caspase 9 belongs to initiator caspase. Through extrinsic pathway results activation of caspase 8 and caspase 10. Now the conclusion is like either you take extrinsic pathway or intrinsic pathway results activation of initiator caspases in the cytoplasm. Now once these initiator caspases are activated, these initiator caspases in turn activates effector caspases. Once these effector caspases activate, what is the effector caspases will do? These effector caspases in turn activate different types of enzymes in the cytoplasm. Like these effector caspases activates, the first one activates enzyme like granzyme B or fragmentin B. That I will tell you. This is also a type of proteolytic enzyme. And also effector caspases activate one enzyme CAD. CAD is caspases activated DNAs. DNAs means what? The enzyme causes the breakdown of DNA. This DNA is get activated by caspases. These effector caspases, once they activate, these effector caspases in turn activate different types of enzymes like fragmentin B and CAD, caspases activated DNAs. All these enzymes, effector caspases along with the different enzymes, all these caspases together cause different morphological changes in the target cell. So now here, what are the morphological changes shown by target cell? The first one is there is a sharp decrease in size of target cell. The second one is condensation of organelles What it means is that these organelles become less active in doing their function. The next one, what I said, effector caspases make activation of granzyme B or fragmentin B. What it means? What is the function of granzyme B? In order to maintain a particular shape of the cell, inside the cytoplasm there is a presence of the cytoskeleton, which is formed by the different proteins, mainly include actin. These granzyme or fragmentin B causes the breakdown of those actin filaments. Once these actin filaments get degraded, the cytoskeleton of the cell get destroyed. Thereby, the cell become irregular. Once the cell becomes irregular, the plasma membrane undergo different foldings. Normally, if you see, this is the plasma membrane, the cell look like round in general. Because of the breakdown of that actin filaments or breakdown of the cytoskeleton by the fragmentin, the plasma membrane become folds, irregular folds like this. Irregular folds. Each fold is called a bleb. This formation of the irregular foldings of the plasma membrane is called blebbing. This blebbing is mediated by the fragmentin B. Actually, with this blebbing, the cell lost its identity. Along with that, irreversible condensation of DNA. What it means? Irreversible condensation of DNA means DNA become tightly packed. Once DNA become tightly packed and get attached to the nuclear membrane, once it become completely condensed, further the DNA will not involve in any gene expression. That means there is no chance of formation of the proteins. That irreversible condensation of DNA is called pignosis. Pignosis is an irreversible condensation of DNA. Another one, what I said, effector caspases activate, one enzyme is a CAD. Caspases activated DNAs. These DNAs cause breakdown of DNA. Once the DNA get breakdown, automatically there is no chance to involve in the gene expression. This breakdown of DNA is mediated by which enzyme? That is the CAD. This breakdown of DNA is called karyorrhexis. Karyorrhexis. So these are the morphological changes shown by the target cell. Decrease in size, condensation of the organelles, they will not further involve in their functions. Blebbing, that irregular folding of the plasma membrane, physically that cell lost its identity. Irreversible condensation of the DNA, pignosis, breakdown of DNA, that is a karyorrhexis. DNA further will not involve in the gene expression. That DNA further not involved in the production of proteins. These are the morphological changes shown by target cell. Once the target cell become like this, how it became like this? That is because of the effector caspases along with the different types of enzymes. This target cell, once it circulate in the circulation, once it move in the circulation, phagocytic cells like macrophages. These macrophages will identify these target cell. How they identify the target cell? Because this target cell shows the different morphological changes that are different from the normal cell. These phagocytic cell, macrophages, engulf these target cells. Once it engulf, these macrophages complete breakdown of this target cell. Total organelles, total biomolecules present in particular the target cell, these macrophages cause the breakdown of all types of molecules in the target cell. Here the one logic is there. For example, this is the macrophage. These macrophage inside through phagocytosis that we will discuss later. This macrophage through phagocytic mechanism causes the breakdown of all organelles, all biomolecules present in the target cell. Once those molecules get breakdown, for example, if you think this is the circulation, blood. These fragments, breakdown fragments, if they directly released into the circulation, these fragments directly released into the circulation, what it results? These fragments, if they directly release, they causes the inflammation. They activate the inflammation. Another mechanism of immune system. Now, to prevent the activation of inflammation here, after breakdown of these particles, directly will not release. These particles pack in the membrane bound vesicles like this. Like this. These vesicles containing the breakdown products, these are called as a apoptic bodies. That means after breakdown, these breakdown particles released into the cytoplasm in the form of apoptic bodies. What is the need of releasing in the form of apoptic bodies? Not this prevent activation of inflammation. This is the overall process. Comes to take why this is called as a programmed apoptosis is a type 1 PCD. PCD I said programmed cell death or physiological cell death. First take the programmed cell death. This process is actually step-by-step mechanism till now you understand. Like first the target cell exposes to the signal, intracellular, extracellular signal. These signals interactuates corresponding pathway, intrinsic pathway, extrinsic pathway. These pathways activate initiator caspases, correct now? These initiator caspases interactivate effector caspases. These effector caspases interactuates different types of other enzymes in the cytoplasm. So what happened? These enzymes all together create morphological changes. So what happened in this mechanism? Everything is a step-by-step mechanism. That is why this is called as a programmed according to the step-by-step. That is why this is a programmed cell death. Otherwise, this is also called a physiological cell death. As a result of this mechanism, there are different morphological, different physiological changes shown by the target cell. That is why this process is called programmed cell death or physiological cell death. This is about the mechanism of apoptosis. Till now you heard. Actually, this apoptosis is useful for those who are studying MBBS, those who are preparing NEET PG exam, those who are studying the B.Pharmacy and preparing for the GPAT exam, and also for the students who are preparing the UGC CSIR NET. This one. So if you understand this mechanism, you can like, if you have any doubt in this apoptosis mechanism, you can give the question in the comment. Definitely I will respond to your question. If you understand this mechanism, you can share to your friends and subscribe. My thing is Ashok Biology Concepts. Thank you. Namaskar.